Yo, 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 we are live. Okay, here we go. Might be a little bit of a spicy. Oh, God. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, Jesus. People are going to be so mad. What up, Chase? How you doing, buddy? Oh, that title is going to get people all rallied up. What up? Oh, boy. Let's see. Oh, God, I got steam up. Yuck. What's going on, man? Oh, boy. I actually agree with your title. Let's go. Typically, I don't do those titles like that, but that one just came to my head, and I was like, "That's funny. I'm gonna put that in there." People are gonna be so upset about it. It's gonna be so good. You're gonna make a lot of people mad, though. You're correct. Oh, it fucking cracks me up. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, shoot. You should have put underneath Tom is overrated. You're right about that, John. What's up, buddy? What up? UFC 319. What up? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Probably, Joe. Probably. That. Alright, that's good. Good there. Manual. No, 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 no. Oh, boy. I seen he was already live, too. So that's interesting. We are live. Yeah, I'm, again, super excited for this card. What do you mean? What does that mean? Oh. Oh, you're right about that, Chase. I just seen you would have pissed everybody off in the MMA community. You are correct about that. Oh, not much. How about you? Yep. Yep. No, no, no. You're good. You're good. That's great, though. Oh, people are going to be so upset. Just give it a few minutes. They'll start coming in, and it's going to set some people off. Excuse me, just drinking my coffee. Many people saying that nowadays. I just have a habit of saying it. Interesting. So who are you guys picking for the main card? Who are you guys picking? Oh shoot, I have to make picks for it. Fight card. Here we go. So Dricus, Pico, Prates, Page, Kai, Diego, but I went green, GM3, Andrade, and Hooper, Barboza, Battle, Silva, and I'm going to go with a weird one. I'm going to go Joseph Morales wins it. DDP and Aaron, let's go, buddy. Let's go. I think people are going to be surprised on how well DDP does. I'm going Kai, Page, Prates, Murphy, and Khamzat. Okay. Okay, we agree except for the last two. We agree, but the last two. I want Tim Elliott to win. I want Pico, and I think DDP smashes Khamzat after the first round. I think he'll get him down, but what's the longest? Let me see something, actually. UFC DDP stats. Let's see something. I think Aaron's going to be I think he's going to be challenging for the title very soon. I agree, actually. Okay, so let's see. Darren Till took him down once. 23 seconds. Okay, cool. Brunson took him down. Brunson had 2 minutes and 30 seconds of control time. That's 100% the most. Yeah, 100% the most. Imagine if DDP wins by sub. If he can get him tired, he could. He could. That would be crazy. It would. I would love to see him versus Alexander. I think Aaron's gonna. Aaron Pico versus Volkanovski. You're right. I agree. I think Aaron's gonna. Yeah, I 100% agree with you, Chase. Again, remember to slap that like button. It helps the stream out so much. Thank you guys. DDP in round 4 and 5 is gonna be a monster. Honestly, it could be quicker. It could be at the end of round 2, started in round 3. I think I like Khamzat to win and over 2.5. I don't 2.5 is fucking crazy. Khamzat barely can make it 3-round decisions, let alone. I want to see Volk fight one more time, maybe 2 more times, then retire. I don't want to see him lose again, but I want to see him retire with the belt. So fight one more time. That's fair. That's fair. We already know what's gonna happen if he fights Yair. He's gonna lose, even though he should win. Not that I believe in it, but there's an undefeated curse this year. So many previously undefeated fighters like Umar, Talbot, Suarez, Nakamura, etc. lose their O's. That's fair. If Khamzat loses, I'm gonna believe in the curse. Well, the hardest fight out of all of those is DDP because he's so awkward. His IQ is really good, and honestly, he's determined to show how much better he is again than Chimaev. What's up, Mike? How you doing, buddy? Volk's next fight should be his last. What's up, fellas? I hope you're doing good, buddy. Volk has nothing left to lose. I agree with that. Hope you're doing well, Mike. If you guys can, stop that like button, share the stream. Much appreciated. Helps out so much. Volk's already a legend. You're right. You are right. What he dominated him in the last fight, I don't think he's going to lose it against him. I think that's the easiest matchup for Alex. Oh, no, I agree. I just think he may lose against Yair because that's how MMA gods work. Rooting for Chimaev, fair enough. He should take an easy and retire. No fight is actually easy, but yeah. Via wrestling for 5 rounds, he will never wrestle for 5 rounds. Not going to happen. Khamzat first versus, okay. Yeah, I just think because I don't think anybody wants that fight to happen again besides Yair. That's going to be the one he's like, oh, he gets head kicked. Great. Alexander wrestling is different than Pitbull's, though. I agree with that. What's up? I don't care. What's my picks? My picks are, I'll give you all of them. I have a playlist, 319 playlist, but DDP, Pico, Prates, Page, Kai, Diego, but I want King Green, GM3, Andrade, Hooper, Edson, Battle, Silva, and Morales. What the actual fuck? Are we back? We're back. I don't know what happened. Okay, well, here we are. Will Pico get UFC jitters? I don't know what happened. I just clicked my phone and when it went dark, and now I'm back. I don't know. Whatever. Will Pico get UFC jitters and win like Chandler for a while? No, I think Pico will do very well. Internet connection is too crazy in the Big 25. Happens to me at home weekly now. I don't even know. I almost never had this issue, and it's happened to me twice. I don't get it. I don't get it. Who is Pico Krems fighting? Lerone Murphy. Illuminati. Pico will win by overhand. Let's go. I just don't want to see a guy that just got beat. Oh, yeah, I agree. I agree. 100%. Do I train? No. I have had a amateur fight before, but I do not train and do not have the time. Let's be real. Ortega will never be a champ. That's fair. I think that time is well gone at this point. But I think he could have been. Dude, my Wi-Fi shit pants weekly for the last month. Who I've called in, who knows? Yeah, it makes no sense to me. Stipe's cousin makes sense. Fair. You think Dricus will win? I think Dricus beats him up. Yes. Will it be tough early? Yes. I get that. It is a lot. I'm excited for this Saturday. Who do you have? MVP versus Cannonier. I like MVP a lot, but I think I like Cannonier a lot, but I think MVP snipes him. Yes, DDP wins. Let's go. Battle DDP, Andrade, Dream 3, all losing chump. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. I'm off for a whole entire week until I start my new job. Working 4 p.m. to 2:30 a.m. 4 days a week. Jesus. Whew. Whew. That's a tough one, man. I believe DDP will be easy game for Chimaev. He'll hunt him down easily. That's just not true. I'm the former heavyweight, lightweight, BMF champ of featherweight. No. No. DDP is too small. No, he's not. That's just not true. Literally not true. What? Khamzat's 6'2". DDP is 6'1" with a 1-inch reach. What are you talking about? Oh, fuck. What fighter has the best career highlight reel? I mean, you probably would have to go, if you like knockouts, you probably go Silva. God, best career highlight reel. I mean, yeah, you probably have to go Silva. You see Matrix shit. Before you said that John will fight Tom, but he didn't and he retired. Your info not complete. Okay. Because John signed the contract and then decided to retire. Okay. I waged that way, so we'll see. Let's go. Chase, good on you, brother. Hopefully you're in your 20s still, though, with that shift. Yeah. Yeah. He's shorter by 1 inch. Who? They are very evenly matched. Height doesn't mean bigger. Okay. Tony Ferguson. What's more impressive, going 10 rounds with Strickland or breaking Rob Jaw in round 1? Well, I mean, congratulations. You finished Rob early. Rob has not looked that good I don't care. Him beating Ikram means nothing to me. Nothing. Ikram is not proven at all. Rob is not the same Rob. I'm going MVP for career highlight. Okay, that's fair. Here to be that guy, chat, but Boomer Takes Tyson was shorter than all of his opponents, and look what that monster did. Correct. Remember when Yair hit the Korean Zombie with a lawnmower elbow buzzer beater for the win? When he was getting dominated in that fight. A remarkable knockout. How do you think Dana would have done in boxing match if him and Tito? He would beat the shit out of Tito. Wouldn't surprise me if John fought on the White House card. He probably will. Just remember Poetan 4 minutes to finish Strickland. So what? If that means nothing. What? I don't think that's even true. Even if it is, he destroyed him, took no damage in that Strickland fight. What are you talking about? He knocked him out under 240. You don't even know what you're talking about. Dana would have beat him? Oh, yeah. I'm not going to lie. I think it's 50-50 fight. It is. DDP versus Chim. Remember when Tony Ferguson fought Gaethje and sacrificed himself for our sins? He did that for us fans. Yeah, that was should not have accepted a short notice fight. Might give him a pardon. Tito's boxing at the time was a million times worse than it is now. Yeah. What's up, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Your kid is pissed off at me as always. I know, right? Appreciate you. $23.50 an hour. All right. That's not terrible. CTE God, Tony Ferguson. Yeah. It's a tough one. 100%. It's a tough one. Again, if you guys can, slap that like button. Share the stream. Super chats are always welcomed, but not necessary. Appreciate you. MVP got his highlight reels from lower level comp, but couldn't put away an overworked Holland. Well, I mean, Holland doesn't get finished, though, especially with striking-wise. So, like, he looked good. I thought MVP looked very, very good in that fight, and he did to Holland what I thought he could do. So, Tito says wild shit. Yeah. We will see great fight. I picked DDP in all of his fight press conferences will show a bit. It will. It will. Love Tyson, but he loses to Holyfield, Lennox Lewis, Riddick Bowe, etc. All-time great fighter and obviously fan favorite, but he was overrated. I agree he was a little bit overrated, but he was still good. The card behind looks like he's been few rounds scary bugger. Okay. What's more likely to happen? Khamzat wins by submission or DDP wins by TKO? More likely to happen, DDP to win by TKO. MVP couldn't win a Bellator belt. That means absolutely nothing. Did you watch the Logan Storley fight? Very close. Means nothing. Nothing. Did you look up Salvador Sanchez? I have watched some of Salvador Sanchez's fights. Can't remember them off the top of my head now. It's been a couple of days, but yes. If Islam wins against JDM, then he has to defend the welterweight at least once, maybe against Shavkat. He will defend it. I'm kind of scared to start a new job. I hope it all works out. It will, man. It will. He will never fight Shavkat. Why would he not? Why would he not fight Shavkat? What's he going to do? I mean, Cat's even got cauliflower. What did you think of Salvador? Then I'll stop talking about him. No, you're good. I mean, I liked him. I continuously hear boxers talk about him. He was good. He was good. It's kind of hard to judge what he did because he was so back in the day, but it was good. MVP's whole career is a highlight reel. Yep. He won't just watch. What are you talking about? Oh, he will. He will. Shavkat beats everyone. I think he's the hardest fight for Islam. Does Ilya beat Shavkat at 70? No. MVP fun fight MVP versus Khamzat. It just depends if MVP can snipe him. Otherwise, he's getting mauled. Holland isn't a striker. Still one of the most active fighters. MVP is a vet outside of the UFC. I like the factoid because it secures the UFC being top caliber. Still MVP a tiny bit overrated. I don't think he's overrated at all, Mike. I gotta disagree with you, buddy. How is he overrated? He doesn't finish a ton of people. And I think his style, I, if you're basing it off of finishes, sure. But like Holland didn't even touch him. Sharad Bullet, who is a better striker, people UFC likes to claim, didn't do shit against MVP. So I kind of disagree with the overrated part because he dominated Ian Gary on the feet. He had to turn Ian Gary to a wrestler when he's supposed to be a striker. Kevin Holland, overall well-rounded fighter, just dominated him on the feet. Dominated him. And took no damage. The former Bellator should start from lower contenders. Pitbull should have fought in Ige in his debut, not Yair. Look what Patchy made Batista look elite. I don't think he made Batista look elite. I honestly think a lot of that was he's used to 5 rounds. And so when he went in there, he didn't start to fight out very well. You've seen in the 3rd round him starting to pick his shots up a little bit more. If that was a 5-rounder, that fight's interesting. But Batista looked good. This is what putting new fans for MVP. Do you remember which fight or fighter got you into MMA? That's a tough one. Because, like, I would say the ultimate, like, God. I would probably say the first Ultimate Fighter, like Chris Lieben, Mike Swick, that whole drama. But, like, WEC really hooked me after seeing the Ultimate Fight and all those things. WEC hooked me because I remember Brian Stan, them talking about how he was a Marine, and then I watched him fight Doug Marshall and win the title. And then you start to watch, but that was the first fight that I was like, ooh, I like this. I'd been watching for a little bit as it was anyways, but that's the fight where I was like, oh yeah, okay. My mama told me about MMA, well, okay. Do you think MVP will win his next fight? I do. I like him a lot against Cannonier. He fought tomato cans, bro. Be honest. Who did? You talking about MVP? MVP tomato cans. Douglas Lima is not a tomato can. You can have good fighters in other promotions. I mean, that is the reality at this point. There's good fighters in other promotions. Douglas Lima is good. Paul Daly is good. Let's see. Yeah, the Logan Storley fight by split decision is a very, very close fight. Kevin Holland was a good fight. Ian Gary, he outstruck Ian Gary. Just dominated Shera. I don't know. How do you think MVP versus Strickland would go? MVP would beat him up badly. MVP is a good striker, don't get me wrong. Holland, terrible game plan for him and went the distance as a wrestler. Well, not a terrible game plan. He couldn't get a hold of him. I mean, Holland has to get a hold of you to get a takedown. Couldn't get a hold of him, couldn't get to him. That is why MVP does well. MVP finishes Strickland, yes. Do you think Ian Gary should have gotten the decision against MVP? Nope, should have been a draw. Randy Couture, Dom Cruz. I think MVP dominated Gary on the feet, and Gary didn't do a whole lot on the ground and pound. I 100% correct. Do not talk about Patchy Mix after that performance. Chandler posted a pic on Paramount. I seen that. So weird. MVP did. UFC Undisputed 2009 got me. First fight I saw live was right after I got into it. Cain Velasquez, Czech Congo. Dude, that's a blast from the past. Cain Velasquez wrestles Czech, but gets dropped in every single round. That's crazy. Wow. MVP is very good. What about El Kukui Ferguson? He was incredible in his prime. I was a massive MVP fan, mate. He broke my heart. Why? How did he break your heart? He fought very well. His whole career, he's fought well. Even when he lost to Lima, he was fighting well in that fight. The MVP versus Mike Perry fight didn't go how I expected, but bare knuckle is a completely different thing. Exactly. It's a different thing. I was shocked on the result of that too. Robbie Lawler versus Rory 2 or Jones versus Gus. Those are great ones as well. B and Gary, Joey would hate me for saying that. Pratis versus MVP, how does it play out? Again, fighters that are going to fight MVP in that style, I think MVP beats him. I know that might be a hot take, but he is such an elite point fighter, blitz striker. I like MVP. Just realized this will be Dana's last TV rights deal. You think so? I don't know about that. Patchy Mix let us all down. Yes, he did. Yo, what up? Strickland will knock out MVP with those teep kicks. Highly doubtful. Those teep kicks will leave him for a straight right hand right down the middle. I thought it was close. Pat Barry Chicago, that's another great one. Should have been stopped, but great finish by Chick. Like the stream, absolutely slapped that like button. I appreciate you guys. I can't remember. I would have to go back and watch it to tell you. It should have been a draw. 100% agree. Too cocky bait then. At least he seems humble now. Well, I don't necessarily know if it's a cocky thing for MVP. I think he's confident. And he should be. What he does, he's very good at. Because it's going to be wrestling that loses him fights. Can Cannonier do that? I don't know. Favorite John Jones finish? Oh, it has to be DC. Because he consistently would have these good performances. He'd be out for a long time, come back, do it again. You know, but DC too, because of the big buildup, because DC was a good fighter. I never thought he was going to lose against Gus the second time. Lyoto Machida was incredible. That finish, that drop was nasty. Even the decision against Glover when he destroyed Glover, when people were like, don't fight Glover in a phone booth because that's what he does well. Watch. Incredible. What about Cub Swanson versus Du Ho Choi? That's a great one. What about Cub Swanson, Jose Aldo in the WBC? Islam would submit MVP if he could get to him. There's a lot to go through. I forgot if I asked you this already, but how do you think MVP versus middleweight Alex Pereira goes? Well, Pereira has the advantage for one of being a little bit bigger, but for two, having the leg kicks. And if MVP couldn't catch Pereira, which he very well could, he's a sniper, he's really, really fast. Pereira's chin is weird sometimes. But if MVP can't get to him and Pereira can connect on a couple of leg kicks, Pereira can win it. Let's go Paramount Plus deal with a big win. It's awesome. I think he was being sarcastic with the teep comment. Oh, okay. Khamzat will win. Sorry. Don't be sorry. It's okay. I don't think so, but okay. MVP is fast. Yes, he is. You want to kiss him, eh? What? Huh? Bro, Khamzat wants to be 3-division champion. He can't even fight in 2 different divisions anymore. What are you talking about? Champ. And for that, he wants to fight either Islam or JDM. What do you think about those fights? I think JDM is an easy fight for Khamzat, but I think Islam would be a tough one. But he's bigger than Islam. Khamzat looks a lot bigger than DDP. He's 1 inch taller. He's not that big. He has a wide back and stuff, so I guess he's wider than him, but he's not that big. Comparatively. Broken legs. If you can live one day as a UFC fighter, who would it be? Oh. That's a very good... DJ. How about Israel versus MVP? Again, if Islam could get to MVP, he probably wins. But there's going to be a lot of action in front of him that he may not be able to deal with. I mean, it's such a crazy thing to say, but he's so good in his style. Yeah, Alex Pereira was a good example of how bad your chin can be when you push the limits of your weight range. Correct. But again, people consistently forget that the Izzy fights with Pereira, they've all been close. All of them. So to me, when it happened, it wasn't shocking. I was happy, but it wasn't shocking because Izzy's had success in all of their fights. Israel versus MVP, yes, that'd be incredible. What the fuck was the UFC doing throwing Vladimir Manchenko with the 21-year-old John, poor guy? Oh, you're right. You are correct. Also, when John was training for Bader, I believe, was undefeated. They told him not to wrestle with Bader. Don't go into that, style or whatever with Bader. Don't do that. But what does he do? He does that exact thing and submits him. Crazy. Chimaev not as thick as Du Plessis. Adesanya did rope-a-dope Alex, though. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. 100% correct. It's the same punch he hurt him with in their last MMA fight. It's the same thing. I think even in the one that Pereira KO'd Izzy, I think it was the same overhand right that Izzy landed on him to hurt him in that one. Crazy. Everyone thinks Khamzat is going to win because of what he did to Whitaker. DDP lost to Whitaker. Huh? DDP didn't lose to Whitaker. What are you talking about? Once upon a time, I was the best on earth, I think. Okay. Khamzat looks skinny, means pure muscle. Okay. But I think DDP has smaller amount of more fat than Khamzat. Small amount of more fat? I'm confused. Bro, Alex Pereira looks like he'll retire after 2 to 4 fights. That's a lot of fights. That's 2-3 years. He's not serious preparing for the Ankalaev rematch. What do you think about that? I 1,000% disagree. Just because he's doing other stuff does not mean he's not preparing. Is he versus MVP? Oh, that fight's tough. I think MVP would beat up Izzy. He nearly got him in previous fight, Izzy Poetan, so it was bound to happen. Correct. Anybody that watched their fights in kickboxing and in the MMA fight, I mean, that shot was there. I think DDP is losing, not going to lie. Okay. I disagree, but okay. Adesanya versus MVP would be incredible. Khamzat make you sad after round 1? No. Oh, my friend, my bad, G. No, you're good, you're good. You're good. Yeah, I don't get that either. Du Plessis did not lose to Whitaker. Really. A record 400 wins, 7 losses. What round do I think it ends? I'm going to say DDP wins TKO round 3. Pereira is 38 years old. Yeah, I think he will retire in 2 to 4 years. Oh, no, I think he was in 2 to 4 fights. So I think that's 2-3 years, so right about that. Yeah, I think he'll retire within 2 years. Well, I mean, with his fighting ways, I mean, that could be 3-4 fights. I meant 2-4 fights? Okay. If DDP moved up to 205, you think he wins the belt? He could. Oh, wait. No. If it's fuck. Light heavyweight. Who is the light? Why in the world am I forgetting about that? Hold on. Why am I forgetting that? Oh, yeah, okay. Why am I thinking middleweight's light heavyweight? I think he could beat Ankalaev. I don't think he would beat Pereira, but I think he'd beat Ankalaev. True, 2025 took a toll on Alex. Yeah, 100%. Bro, what do you think about the Corey versus Merab fight? I think Merab wins. Do you think it will be tough for Merab to beat him? Nope. Or if Merab beats him, can he, what can he next fight for Merab? Beat him, what can be next fight? God, I mean, it would have to be probably some, like, whoever fights Umar. Is there a number 1 contenders fight? I don't really even know. Tries this via cartoon drawing of a hole in the canvas. How do you think DDP versus light heavyweight Jailton Almeida would go? Again, it depends if he can stop Jailton's takedown. I don't know because Jailton's a big boy. I have to disagree. I think he could beat Alex. Okay. I think Alex, if he could touch DDP, could cause a lot of problems. But maybe. The kitty cat full mean mugging. That fucking gold mate. Manny Pacquiao versus Pernell Whitaker. Ooh, Pernell Whitaker was incredible. O'Malley needs to move up to 145 and try his luck there. I agree. Du Plessis and Alex are separated by 8 years. That's 7 years, I believe. I think Du Plessis is 31. But either way, that's crazy. If it goes past 2, it's DDP all the way. But 1 and 2, I think Khamzat might get this one done. I don't think so. I think he's going to get beat up. We can all wish we were in the UFC. I can't tell I'm in the right place. I just think the champ is too well-rounded, and I don't think DDP could take him down. Oh, he could. Oh, he could. Oh, he could. Dude sucks. You gotta wait till tomorrow for contenders, bro. You gotta wait till tomorrow for contenders. No. No. Yeah, I was gonna watch the contenders, but I heard it was awful. I was happy Ty Miller won. That's great. I was happy about that. Not good. I didn't watch them, but I heard them, unfortunately. I would love to see it. Yeah, me too. I heard it was awful. I think if Khamzat not to make it in the first round, where he almost spends all of his injury, it would be pretty tough for Khamzat because it has all happened in the Gilbert Burns case. Khamzat struggles. Correct. And if he struggled with Burns, who was only striking, he's going to struggle with DDP. I had one bet cash nicely. Hell yeah. In the next couple of fights. Khamzat been getting nothing but old vets on losing streaks. There is something to be said about most of his fights. He doesn't hit very hard. Oh, that's correct. And knocking out GM3 means nothing. This channel is great, man. I appreciate you. I've been watching for about a week, just chilling, having a beer, spitting out random shit about MMA. I love it. Appreciate you, man. Really do. Kobe should fight Shavkat. I want to see something. Okay. Khamzat looked 6'7" when he met Dricus. No. No. Because there's 1 inch separating them. 1. Bro Topuria versus Gaethje in the UFC 323. What do you think about that fight? We'll see another KO in the first round? Yeah, I think Topuria flatline KOs Gaethje. Not even challenging. The Caucasian really does have the best fighter in the world. Okay. Okay. How many rounds was Burns versus Chimaev? 3. DDP will wreck Chimaev? Yes, he will. Topuria smashes Gaethje? Yes, he does. His tank looks all right? Not really. Khamzat all the way? Okay. I disagree, but okay. I think if he wins, it's early. If you can pull it off and win early, cool. I don't think so, because you can do all the cardio you want, but when you fight the way he fights, it doesn't change anything. Can you give me a shout out to my wife? Christina Turner? So, I don't know. Only one prospect this week, and it just happens to be a Chechen. Caucasians really does have the best fighters in the world. Okay. Again, I like Ty Miller. You should do some series videos like a dream matchup stream or a fight analysis stream or of classic fights or upcoming news streams, stuff like that. Well, this is kind of the upcoming news. Those are kind of what it is. Yeah, dream fights. I could do that. I like that idea. Thank you. Cody Garbrandt is going to make a comeback soon? No. Yuck. The majority of people that make it to the top fight old guys on losing streaks. When will people realize this? That's correct. That is correct. Islam beats Topuria and Arman in the same night. I don't know about the same night, but he beats him to become champion again. If DDP tries to conserve his energy, he will do very bad. His best chance to win is going right at DDP early. That is his best chance. He did bang with Gilbert. Got to respect that. Sure, but I thought Gilbert won 2 and 3. Or I thought he won 2 rounds. Always be careful saying names. That's correct. Who wins, Prime Dillashaw or Petr Yan? Dillashaw. Patty versus Ilya. Let Dillashaw. Yes. God, he was so good. Khamzat versus Colby. Loser retires. No. You're saying because Colby's going to lose. I agree with that. What about that caption you had to put on the live stream? We'll see who's the... Yes. So sick. Chase, I read that seriously until I saw your laugh emojis, funny guy. Yeah, it was dumb to bang with Gilbert, but he did. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, I thought Gilbert won. You know what I mean? I thought he won. Pretty clearly, I had Gilbert winning. I was just joking around. I know Cody's never going to eat get close to that title again. That'd be crazy. Chael Sonnen and Silva action, yikes. Definitely has a chance. Yes, he has a chance early. I wish we could bring back Prime Dillashaw at today's age. It would definitely be interesting seeing him fight today's contenders. Honestly, I think he'd be the champion. That might be a bit of a hot take, but yeah. Am I a Cub Swanson fan? Of course. Look what Cub's done, man. Gilbert and Chimaev was competitive. It was. Dana versus Rogan. Max beats Ilya in the rematch if it happened. Ooh, I like that. Could you imagine if he held Dominic Reyes comeback? If he had a Dominic Reyes comeback? I mean, it could never happen, but that'd be crazy. Yeah, retire Kobe at the White House. Fuck yeah, that'd be cool. Khamzat struggled with Burns and Usman. You are correct. What does Chael predict? Yeah. Dude, John, though, if Dillashaw had a healthy shoulder, it's game over for the whole division. You're not wrong. That's why when they matched him up with Aljo, I was like, oh shit, TJ's going to be champion. And then his fucking shoulder was messed up. Great. Bro, I think UFC have to make Patty versus Arman in the winner fight Topuria for the lightweight belt. I agree. I like that. Du Plessis will bring Chimaev's game to Chimaev from the get-go. Yep, it'll be wild. Correct. Are you a big fan of Jones the Duck though, isn't it? I am a fan. He didn't duck anybody. Tom's done nothing. We've been through this already. He struggled because he chose to strike because he baited him, yet he didn't lose. Scary dude. He should have lost. Do you agree Max looks like the old Chinese man in movies nobody can beat up? I mean, fighting with one arm was savage. You're correct. He was like jabbing him and shit. I was like, oh my God, TJ, please. And then like Aljo's celebrating like he beat a good TJ. It's like, he's one-armed. What are we doing? DDP weighs more than Boris? Absolutely. 100% yes. Let's all be real. A prime Henry Cejudo whoops Sterling every day of the week. Correct. Also, one of the closest fights I've ever seen in my life. Aljo and Henry. Thank God Diaz and Khamzat never happened. I would have loved to see it. I could be any man in the UFC 145 and under because they're all midgets. I doubt that, actually. I thought the fight was a draw. I mean, fair enough. Such a close fight. Yeah, Dillashaw was a dog in general, especially when his knee got torn by Sandhagen and he still fought to the distance. Unbelievable. He will never get the credit he deserves. Contenders is going to be awesome this year. It is. Tonight wasn't, but it will be. I thought Drago did not look very good. Ty Miller looked good, but I didn't think Drago looked that good. Prime Mighty Mouse finishes Prime TJ? I don't think so. I live a grease-based lifestyle. Okay. You told me that yesterday too, but okay. Christopher, I thought you were... Docs were not terrible, but not great. Last fight was horrible. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Just weird moments. Like you have the one guy just held the back for the whole 3 rounds. You had the one guy who clearly headbutted like it was 1993. You had... Ty looked good. The one finish was awesome. But yeah, not great. Wasn't able to watch a Contender Series tonight. Was it bad? It wasn't bad. I mean, it wasn't good. It was bad. I'm in witness protection now. I faked it. It's cool you respond to most comments. Absolutely. I try to respond to all comments. Super chats are always welcome, but it just helps the channel. Like it. That's the best thing you can do. If you could bring back any retired fighter to the UFC in their primes today, who would you pick? I'd pick Dillashaw. It'd have to be Dillashaw. It'd have to be. It's either Dillashaw or my favorite fighter of all time, Cowboy. Have a great day, mate. Great feed by Stare Down Cat. Appreciate you, Marcus. What do you think of how big Khamzat looked while shaking DDP's hand? Well, for one, the angle was weird. It looked like from a cell phone, so I just don't know because they're only 1 inch height difference. I'm telling you, Chimaev training partner from today's Contender Series is scary. Okay. Does anyone know if this isn't okay? You keep saying the same thing. Connor, yeah. Camera angle, yeah. The angle's weird. The angle's weird for sure. Name one better striker than Connor in their prime. Better striker. Lyoto Machida. Better striker. Cowboy was incredible in his prime. I don't know. Connor was a great striker in his prime. Yeah, he was great in his prime. And now we get this Connor. Connor was the greatest? No. He was very good in his prime, yes. Greatest is crazy. Crazy. Who is Patty fighting next? Probably Armin. Probably Armin. To be honest. To be honest. What? Kung Fu movies. We need the Patty versus Ilya. I agree. I want to see that too. Stroke your beard. I figured it out, but yeah. What would Wonder Boy versus MVP be exciting or just counter striking each other? It'd be counter striking each other, and I think if it was Prime Wonder Boy, I'd be very curious on that. Now, I think MVP would finish him. I would love to see it because I thought Wonder Boy won his last fight, very clearly won it. But I'd like to see it. If I support a TRT prescription for yourself, would you start? No. Kind of got set up. Okay. Chase, be careful. Be careful in the chat, please. He don't even deserve to be talked about. Correct. Bro, what do you think about Charles versus Gazir? I think we talked about this last night. Maybe not. Why Charles is taking the fight too early. He needs to at least give some time to recover from the Topuria KO, then fighting a striker like Viziev. I 100% agree, but he might be able to grapple Viziev. Might be. I hate that he's taking it 4 months later. I hate it. Got me too'd? Okay. I'm a female. I would like to try TRT. What? Even if Charles prepares his whole life, he can't beat Viziev. That's not true. He's a better grappler than Viziev. Dude, someone said your beard is fake and you're attracted to Patty the Batty. Weird accusations. Well, my beard is not fake and I do not like that. It was so funny how angry people get whenever Connor is mentioned. Well, because he fucking sucks. Viziev dominated Justin on the ground. Excuse me? What? What the fuck? No, you're good, Chase. You're good, man. Who's generally betting on Aaron Pico when everyone is on Lerone and he's still the underdog? Seems suspicious. I definitely agree with that, but I am picking Pico. I'm not betting on Pico, but I am picking Pico. There's G2 division champ. Pico is training with Khamzat. Yes. I just think his combinations, he has really good power for the division. The Roan does get touched. Yeah. Pico, yeah. A good fight to watch if you are picking Pico. How the Roan struggled with Ige. Well, he struggled with Ige. He got hurt by Edson with an up kick. He got hurt by somebody else as well. Oh, I can't remember who it was. But I thought he got knocked down in another fight as well. Am I just thinking about it wrong? Knockdown. Ige. Oh, Zabira? He knocked him down, but I thought someone else knocked him down as well. I guess not. But he did not beat Gabriel Santos. I'll tell you that right fucking now. But yeah. Bro, same thing Volk did. He takes Topuria a fight just after. Exactly. 100%. Only fighter with the KO in 3 weight division classes. I mean, okay, sure. Lerone got controlled by Makwan in the round 1. Yeah, he's a different fighter now, but that is true. Gabriel Santos, yep. Makwan was a legend, bro. No, he wasn't. Yeah, he's coked up nowadays. Who cares? Are you picking Khamzat too? Hell no. DDP all the way. Read the title. Khamzat will be calling DDP his daddy. Makwan is fighting Friend's upcoming MMA fighter. Finland's best upcoming. Does Makwan have a fight scheduled? What? Makwan Amirkhani. Does he have a fight scheduled? Oh shit, he's won 2. Okay. I'm glad to see he's winning again. He's lost. He's 2-2 since leaving the UFC. He got finished. His 2 losses are finishes. He got TKO'd. Shoot. Did Marquand Amirkhani get knocked out in 2024? March, April, May, June. Oh, he came back like March, April, May, June, July, or June. He came back like 2 months later and lost again in round number 3. Hold on a second. What in the world is this? Marquand Amirkhani. Amirkhani free fight. What? Go to round 3. Oh, wait, that's it. Oh, he got caught with a left hook. Okay, let's look. Oh, no, go back. Right here, here's the 3rd round. Boom, left hook, right? Okay, well, that was fucking disgusting. Let's be real. That was nasty. Who in the world is that guy? Finished 4 times. Holy shit. But he's won 2 in a row since. This guy's 13-1. Oh, he's 15-2. He just lost 1. He's won 1 and then lost 1 after the Marquand fight. Okay. My bad. Jesus. Bro, Marquand is the first round GOAT. Fights once every 2 years. Biggest hype push. You're right about that. Khamzat will win the first round. No, he won't. We're just messing with you. Oh, okay. In my opinion, DDP likes wrestling skills. That's not true. And Khamzat is the beast, so in my opinion, I think he'll win. Okay. DDP has good wrestling skills. Lerone versus Kulabau was a fun match. It was. It went different than I thought, too. His fighting fit, yeah. Did you see that Brady has signed for a fight? If his opponent signs, he said the fight will happen within the next 2 months. I like that. That's good, bro. What do you think about the next fight for Strickland? He's not going to fight for a long time. He's banned. Yeah, he's banned because he went to a regional fight promotion and punched the fighter in the cage. Yeah. Oh, Chase with the 199. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you so much. Would you want to see Fluffy versus Paulo now next? No, it doesn't make sense for Fluffy, but that would be a good fight. Ilya versus Gaethje is a stupid match, making like Sean DDP too. Yeah, I agree. I don't care even if he was. So, Gaethje will lose brain cells if he fights Topuria. Correct. Again, I appreciate you, Chase. Thank you so much, man. How is DDP going to beat Boris from off his back? Because he's not going to accept the position. That's how. He's not going to accept the position. I love the idea of Fluffy versus RDR. Me too. I have no idea if he is or not. Again, I don't care if he is. No, Du Plessis is not. What if he was? So what? Exactly. Ilya versus Vazeev is a dream. I think Vazeev would get slashed. How long is Sean Strickland suspended for? Let's see. Sean Strickland suspended. Oh, indefinite. What does that mean? There's a comment. Oh. It is commonplace for suspended license that athlete can tournament until issue of an official punishment at a disciplinary hearing. So it has not been. It hasn't been put out yet. So they'll have a hearing, and then we'll find out. Dan Hooker declined Carlos in Brazil. I bet he did. Be humble. Gokhan Saki #1. What? That doesn't make sense. He is not. No limit stated. Exactly. No one beating Toporia's brother. That's not true. Fluffy versus Kai. Who wins? Fluffy. Better output. What? Strickland screw himself? Yeah. If you see the video, it's stupid. Islam will KO Topuria. I don't know if he'll KO him, but he'll win. Yeah, he'll sub him, I think. Wow. Islam getting knocked the fuck out? Maybe. Maybe. Where are you from? Indiana? U.S. Can't run for long. There's no running, buddy. He's done more than Topuria has. He's actually defended his belt in his division. He won the belt. Ilya ran from a rematch of Volk. He never defended it against anybody. Bro, you told me a couple weeks ago Kaio beats up Fluffy. Well, that was before I seen what he did against Roman. So, Gokhan Saki mentioned. Yeah. Yikes. Good kickboxer, but not a great MMA fighter. Not great. Is Islam versus JDM 50-50? No. 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 I would say 60-40, probably. That's what I would say. My official pick is Khamzat by KO. That's crazy. If he wins, it's by submission. Yeah, Fluffy is secretly from Dagestan. He vacated belt right after Topuria moved to lightweight. Bet you guys can't believe he didn't duck. But you guys can't believe it. That doesn't even make sense. It makes no sense. Just because Topuria won the belt, fought Max, instead of fighting Mavsar, I don't know, anyone else, he moves to lightweight when already Islam was planning on moving up a weight class. What the fuck had Ilya done to fight Islam after coming up? They didn't agree to that. And that's just when we got announced. It doesn't mean he wasn't planning on moving up anyways. I will. What? You know I will. You know I'll watch. Islam smashes Ilya, grapples him, yes. Bitsy, what up? I keep missing the notifications, even yesterday's stream. Well, we're here now, buddy. I hope you're doing well. Appreciate you. Everyone who picks Dricus won't actually bet on him. That's not true, but okay. Who should Cowboy fight for his last two fights? Also, who cares? Cowboy's my favorite fighter of all time. I do not want to see Cowboy get hurt anymore. I love Cowboy. Don't disrespect Cowboy, please. It's okay. It's fine. I'm just kidding. Jim Miller. You have to do Jim Miller because they're 1-1. Jim Miller, and let's do King Green. King Green. They do not constantly use the F word in Dagestan. Tapori can wrestle too. I don't know why people think otherwise. Never said otherwise. Never said otherwise. I bet on Du Plessis. There you go. Bet is a harem, bro. No bet. He literally was wrestling background. Never said he couldn't wrestle. Will you commit to streaming for both Canelo, Crawford, and Noche UFC? Absolutely. Absolutely. Becca, no, you're not. Jim Miller versus Cowboy at UFC 400. Oh my goodness. I don't know what Cowboy's waiting for. He's 42. If you're going to do it, please do it. Oh, I'm so sad. Right? I'm going to bed. I'm tired. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Thank you for being here, buddy. My bad. Thought you meant Cowboy Oliveira. Okay. Sorry. Well, I definitely am okay with the fight with Viziev. I just don't like it coming off of being flatlined. Yeah. Appreciate you, Chase. Have a good one, man. I'll be live again tomorrow. Everyone wants to see Oliveira get slept. No. I don't want to see Oliveira get slept. Khamzat sub or decision. If he wins, it's by sub. But DDP, gonna smash your boy. God, I hope Canelo Crawford doesn't go split/draw. It'll definitely be a split decision. It could be. I love that fight. Love that fight. You do the same. See you tomorrow. See you, man. We're looking forward to streaming Road to the UFC and UFC Shanghai. Road to UFC starts at 6 a.m. Eastern on Friday. This Friday? Ooh. Is that this Friday? Is that this Friday? 22. So that's 9 days from now. 9 days. Yeah, 9 days. Come on, bro. Don't tell me you picked D. Hell yeah, I picked DDP. He's going to smash him. Johnny Walker outclasses him. Yikes. Jamila needs to stay in shape until then. He'll be the only guy ever to fight for the UFC 100, 200, 300, 400. Pretty fucking insane. I agree 100%. Untouchable record. Agreed. Hey, I stopped watching boxing after Francis versus Fury. Oh, I agree with that. Bobby Green by decision or KO, bro. I think he can KO Carlos, but I'm picking Carlos to win because I don't trust Bobby's chin. I want Bobby to win. I will be rooting for Bobby, but I don't know if his chin can take shots. Usyk Fury one more time. Yep. And people aren't going to like this, but to me, this fight that's determined, but is Fury motivated? If he's motivated, he can make this fight close. If he's not, Usyk wins. Maybe finishes him. Honestly. Bobby Green is an artist at getting KO'd. That's not true, but okay. That's not true. I know odds don't matter as much in the UFC, but they still matter. Dricus is a plus 200 for a reason. Also, that's not true. That's not true. He's going to get destroyed. Whatever. Usyk is the best boxer I've ever seen. I think Muhammad Ali is the best boxer I've ever seen. And Lomachenko is definitely one of the best boxers I've ever seen, but easy money on DDP. Yeah. I love DDP in this fight because he's not going to accept positions. No chance Khamzat destroys him easy. Well, for one, no one's destroyed him easy. No one. Lomachenko is definitely up there, yeah. Lomachenko, whew. Good God. Good God. Prettiest, like, the way he's able to fight and use footwork, prettiest boxing style I've ever seen. I think Fury is motivated. Fury made a congratulated video to Usyk after his last win. Fury was jogging. He was jogging. Okay. Okay. I like Fury a lot. It just, is he motivated? I don't know. Yeah, Lomachenko's awesome. And I don't think he'll get respect until a couple years from now, really. Khamzat destroys everyone in that division. That's not true. But okay, didn't destroy Burns. Didn't destroy Usman on, 4 days' notice. So that's not true. Sugar Ray Leonard, Hagler, Ali. I love all those guys. Marvin Hagler was incredible. Muhammad Ali is just the king to me. Sugar Ray was very good as well. Anybody watch the Contender series for boxing? Ooh, what's that called? I think Sylvester Stallone was also on it with them. Sugar Ray Leonard. The TV show. Yeah, The Contender. That's it. Anybody watch that show, The Contender? I just don't think more motivation is enough to beat Usyk, though. He just KO'd Dubas like it was nothing. Yeah, but he's beaten Dubas, I believe, before. Dubas is not that good. We've seen him beat him before. Whitman Hearts, I was in love with Hagler. Ooh, yes, he's awesome. All right, Cormac, see you later, buddy. Hitman Hearns, yep. Yes, I did. It had Legends Sons on there. Yeah, that show was awesome. Somebody I really liked actually fought Floyd. I really liked Tommy, I think his name was. No. Where is it? Tender. The fuck out of that. TV show. Who was it? Fighters. Not Tommy. Oh my goodness, what is his fucking name? Presenter, trainers, winner. Oh, Peter Manfredo. I really liked Peter Manfredo. He was the runner-up. Sergio Mora, I thought could have really been something. Didn't really live up to that hype, but I really, really liked him. Again, did not live up to the hype. Had some weird performances later in his career. Got mollywopped by Danny Jacobs, but yeah. Joe Louis, Joe Frazier, Sonny Liston are my favorite heavyweights. That's great. I like the one fucking Russell Crowe played in Cinderella Man. I like that one as well. Fluffy versus Whitaker. That's a good fight. If anyone is betting on Murphy and Close are the best dogs on the card. Close is getting destroyed by Barboza. Murphy's a good underdog to bet on. Sure. I'm okay with that. But I do think Pico wins. Yeah, his dad fought Floyd. Yep. No, Peter himself fought Floyd. Peter Manfredo fought Floyd. 42-7. He fought Floyd. Oh, wait. Is that not true? Is that not true? Did he not fight Floyd? Was that legitimately his dad who fought Floyd? My entire life, I thought, well, then who in the world did Floyd fight? Because I don't see a dad in there. I thought he TKO'd him. I know Julio Cesar Chavez did, but I'm pretty sure he fought Floyd as well. I guess maybe it was fucking Julio Cesar Chavez. Oh my gosh, get to the freaking thing. Here we go. Angel Manfredi? Is that who I confused it with? Oh my goodness. My whole life, I thought it was, man, Freddie. Oh, God, I'm embarrassed. The whole time, it wasn't even him. It was Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. who finished him. Stupid. Loma just lacked the power to be considered the GOAT. If he had power, he would have been the best ever. Maybe. Should I hop on 300 milligrams TRT cycle? No. Ryan, I agree. It would be a conversation. The Ryan Garcia one? Yes. That guy. I'm talking about Shane Mosley Jr. on the Contender Series a few years back. No. I know what you're talking about. Ostrigen for Ryan Garcia. Chavez won a fight. Yeah, he was undefeated for a long time. Looked really good early in his career. Man, he was 46-0 until he fought Sergio Martinez in 2012, and then didn't look so good. Obviously, 46. So he's 8-7-1, or I guess 8-7 since 2012, and he's been finished 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 times out of, not great. No contest as well. Oh, he failed the drug test. So technically, he was 47-0. But he beat Peter Manfredo 2011 TKO. Andy Lee, you know what? That's another guy I really liked. It was Andy Lee. He had a disgusting knockout. He beat... Is it this guy he beat? Let me see something real quick. Oh, man, this knockout was so sick. Andy Lee versus Korobov. I think it's round 6. Oh, I think it's right here. Look at this. Right there. Oh, what a big left hook. And then he goes in to finish him. Oh, that's so sick. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I really liked Andy Lee there for a while as well. Sorry about that. Elliot, can I wrestle Kai? I hope so. That'd be sick. Mike Tyson, I'll take that. Will you continue to support at UFC Apex events? You're goddamn right I will be. Hear about the 2 boxers that died. How crazy is that? It fucking sucks. Do you have Paramount Plus already since you're American? Yes, I do. You can't leave out Nigel Benn. Yep, both good fighters. I agree. Garcia dog walked Haney. Yes, he did. Ends up trying to sue Ryan. Will forever be hilarious. You're correct. Eubanks Jr. and Sr. I remember both. I know both of them. They all were pretty much. Yeah. Oh, apparently him failing a drug test, even like Dana White said that's just not true. It was some weird shit that got put out. I don't know. But that knockout, I fucking love that knockout. So good. I don't think Andy Lee ended up doing too much after that knockout. Oh, he lost to Billy Joe, and then he won a fight, and then he retired. His record ended up being 35-1. Lost to Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Wow. Either way, I thought he looked awesome. Such a fun fighter. Oh, that knockout, that left hook was fucking gross. Uriah Hall. Give me a fucking break. Ryan Hall. Is your area one of the best areas for internet in the USA? It's pretty good. Cubby got slept by a featherweight. Okay. Starring? How did you get that? Oh. I'm a big fan of Gerald McClellan, despite the out-of-the-ring BS. Gerald McClellan, the one who got hurt, got injured after McClellan. 57. Yeah, severe brain injury after the Nigel Benn fight. Yes. Yep. Okay. Yep. I remember him. Yeah. He was very good. Very good. Fighting pit bulls on occasion, he used teeth to bind their jaws of. I didn't know he did that. That sucks. But Nigel Benn was a monster. Holy moly. I swear to God, that Nigel Benn fight is one of the best of all time. It's very good. No. I've seen it. It's very, very good. Because Nigel Benn almost, not Nigel Benn, Joe McClellan almost wins, and the Nigel starts to chip away and beat him, and ends up finishing him. Yeah. Unbelievable. Whew. Yeah, McGregor on the pure Colombian diet. Oh, you're goddamn right about that. You were right about that. All right, well, it is 1:30 in the morning. I really, really appreciate you guys being here. We'll be live again tomorrow. Connor has lost his own little... Yeah, it sucks. It sucks to see, but he's not a good person anymore. I think it should have stopped the first. Nigel was out. Well, he went 10 rounds. But, yeah. Oh, yeah, Nigel was hurt so bad. You're right. I forgot. You're right. That's what I was talking about. Yep. I think he even sent him to the ropes, and then Nigel came back and won. Unbelievable. You say you're the one of the top MMA predictors in your area? I have no idea. Probably not. I don't know. But I do appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Stay safe. You guys know what it is. Peace. It didn't bleep once the whole stream.